Best remote jobs for 2022. The best remote jobs for 2022 don't necessarily require a degree. Several data sources, such as the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, were analyzed to find the top jobs available for remote workers without a college degree. Zippy Fiber's analysis helped them identify the top remote jobs for 2022. However, it also noted the top 10 best remote jobs with a college education. These jobs are ideal for people who want to work from home but don't have a degree. Hello, and welcome to the Marketer DNA YouTube channel. Willie Desjarnet will navigate you through this video. First, he will discuss best remote jobs for 2022. Also, he will provide the link to the site at the bottom of the description.
Before we even get started, I would like you to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Also, let me show you this, guys. Before you go further, I have a lead system where you can acquire a lot of leads. You can triple your leads in a matter of no time. Look at the statistics right here. You can do this in no time. All you have to do is follow the link that I have below, tripleyouremaillist.com. Also, let me let you look at the my Gmail account. Look at all these leads coming in. They come in on a daily basis, and you could join this opportunity absolutely free. Just take a look at the link that I have below in the video. I'll see you inside.
What's going on, my friends? We got another video talking about the best remote jobs here in 2022. So we want to go ahead and get started because our goal is, before this year ends, we want to be a part of somebody's workforce remotely at the house. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's just talk about this first job. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to share with you these jobs from Indeed, and we're not going to go through a bunch of them. We're just going to talk about the very first one, and you can go and scroll down and look at it, but we're going to tell you what type of jobs from these sites. So the first job that we're going to talk about is Freelance Translator. Freelancing is you're your own boss. You're not actually working for a company, but you find companies you can do jobs for. So that's where Indeed can come to be very important for you if you're looking for this deal. Now, the first one right here is Central Language Solution, and that particular company pays you $54,000 to $69,000 a year. That is extremely good. So let's just look at these companies, because I'm thinking these companies, well, let me say you're reaching out to these companies. I'm just saying I want to see if this company was something that probably wanted you to actually work for the company or freelance you. So most of these jobs talks about freelancing, so you can go through and stroll through, and that one is pretty good. You got one that's paying $29,000 to $37,000, the next one, and then the next one is paying it doesn't specify in the description over here. Maybe if I click here and it would show you more what this job pays. So yeah, freelancing translator can be a very powerful job for you if that's what you do. So that's just job number one that we want to discuss. So let's go ahead and go to the opportunity for job number two. Let's click over here. All right, the next one is graphic design. I'm just telling you, I was a graphic design major at the University of Southern Mississippi. Very powerful thing. It is still going on. You have to be able to have graphics to market for people. Graphics is everything. So let's look at what there's talk about. This one here, graphic designer here, pays $60,000 to $65,000 a year, full-time job. And this company here, now this company here is not just this is not freelance here. This is a company. It's Thunderfoot is the name of the company, with benefits, pays $60,000 to $65,000 a year. I'm not going into the explanation of all of this because it'll take us extremely while. But a graphic designer is a person that designs graphic art for companies to market their product, logos, slogans, menus for restaurants, things of that nature. Labels for anything on your bottles or your anything. So that's what graphic designers do. So just wanted to tell you, it pays pretty good. Make sure you're skillful. I always say that in my videos. Make sure you're skillful. Okay, that was number 2. Let's go to number 3. Number 3 is just plain out tutoring. So, and this one is I think this first job is English tutoring, and let's just look at some intel on what this job has to offer. So I don't know what the salary just don't stick out to me, and probably this one is going to be something remote. So this is what you do. So let's just go up and take a look at another one. All right, here's one that's pretty good. This one is a remote elementary school reading expert. So if you consider yourself that, you know, a lot of people want to say teachers don't pay this much, the way I should have said that. Anyway, this remote job is 47 to 59,000. That is pretty good, and you're doing it remote, so you don't have to deal with the disciplinary part of the teaching. So that's very powerful. So that's number 3, tutoring. Now let's go to number 4. The next one is freelance writing. Before we even go into this, man, I'm gonna tell you something. If you ain't an excellent writer, man, people are looking for good writers. Now, this particular first job does not say what the salary is. I think it prefers a bachelor degree, but man, it requires a person who's if you what you call a writer, a good writer. I'm just telling you guys, you have to have had some kind of experience when it comes to writing. This one is full-time, part-time, contract. It makes it seem like you can actually work for this company. The name of the company is Crazy Maple Studio Incorporation. So get with them and find out what's going on. Let's take a look at this next one really quick. This one pays pretty good. This one is it says, don't write for us offer just yet. Our freelance writers earns up to, wow, that's $4,500 a month. So this is just writing. If that's your passion, that is awesome. And you can come here and look at what all it entails. So let's go one more here on this number 4. This $20 to $30 an hour is just writing. So writing is something that you good at, man. Why not make a little money off of it? So that's pretty cool, and it's remote. So all right, let's go to our number 5 one. Like, make sure we realize it was freelance writing. Number 5 is going to be accountant. So the accountant field should be really it should pay really good. So this first one is a U.S. Veterans Benefit Administrator. This counseling, and man, it pays pretty good. It is $60,000 to $80,000 a year. So all U.S. citizen. This is a very powerful deal. So you'll probably have to have some kind of certification to be a part of that. Okay, and I'm going to this next one, and this is influential. This one with health insurance and everything, with all the benefits comes with it. It's 42 to 53,000. So that's an accountant. If you are good in that field and you want to stay into that field, hey, it's powerful to have a remote. You could be retired from being an accountant, if you've been a part of a firm and you want to get back into doing it remotely. So that'll be something that you want to take a look at. All right, let's go to the next one. The next one is we're on number 6. And number 6 is digital marketer. Now, this is something that's in the online sector. So let's just see what it's talking about. So this first one is digital marketer remote, and it pays almost $40 an hour. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. The name of the company is Open Classrooms, and I just want to see if this is full-time deal. It could be part-time contract. So this is contract work. That means you'll get a 1099. Okay, let's go to the next one. Ooh, digital growth marketer. So I'm going to say this, guys, if you're a part of this kind of operation, you're gonna have to have some skills. I don't know if this is a company that will train you up. They probably you have to come through and look at everything. But I do say this particular company here, the tapping solution, they do have benefits. They do have, and this job pay $40,000 to $90,000 a year. So it depends on what you come in at your level. So that is pretty good. So that's digital marketer, and yeah, that's being able to market stuff online. I'm talking about ClickFunnels, stuff you have to be familiar with. So, and if they want you in that, you have to make sure you know something about it. I've tinkered with ClickFunnels for a couple months. It's intense, and you can go to video tutorial to learn how to use it. Very powerful deal. Okay, let's go to number 7. Number 7 is operation manager. Wow. I'm just telling you, I don't know if you've been a manager for long. These jobs here pay awesomely good. You're talking about 125 to 181,000 for this design operation manager. This is what this company pays. So I'm not gonna go through the read on. We're just gonna list a few other companies because I know my time constraint. I'm not trying to have these videos so long where it's just wearing you out. So this is another one called, this is from Pinterest, guys. This company here is paying you $50,000 to $89,000 a year. This is unbelievable. And this is Pinterest Operational Manager Program. This will be a very powerful deal to go through. Your deal will be to learn Pinterest. And I'm gonna tell you guys, there are some courses out there that'll get you going. I'm just telling you, this really shocks me right here. This is some good jobs. I'm talking about good paying jobs on this side here. So if you looking into, this is called Operational Manager. You have to have some skills. Come here and look at it and see what you qualify. If you don't qualify, go and get yourself qualified. Go and learn how to be a Pinterest manager. Okay, let's go to where we're at. Number 7, we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go to number 8. All right. Number 8 is Technical Support Engineer. Wow, this particular job, all these jobs here look like they pay pretty good. So we're talking about cloud support engineer. See, most of the things are going to the cloud. Most companies are going to the cloud because the cloud, if I'm not mistaken, I could be telling you this verbiage wrong. The cloud is not that expensive, so you can come to that. So they're getting more clients who come to the cloud. This particular job don't tell you how much it pays. But like I said, I've done video on this one and it talks about the things that you need to do. Let's go to this technical support engineer, and that's Ezoic. All right, this one pays pretty good. This is a full-time job with benefits, $67,000 to $85,000 a year. Very extremely powerful. Go through the job, look at it, see what fits your criteria. It could be powerful for you. So make sure you check it out. Now we're gonna go ahead and go to number 9, sales consultant. So I don't know what that means. I guess that must be a person that is actually consulting people how to get a sale, and that's an art to get a sale. And that's something that with this kind of money, that is something that you will have to have experience with. So that is not something you can just come straight out and just start doing. So the sales consultant with this particular company called Intoxic Lock, is they pay $55,000 to $60,000 a year. That is pretty good. Okay, absolutely good. Then they got consultant sales, the next job, and then they got another one called home care consultant. So go ahead and check it out, and just that. Make sure sales consultant was number 9. Let's go to number 10, guys.
Okay, guys, here's number 10. Sorry I had to take myself out of the camera because it starts slowing the computer down. So here we go. Number 10, let's talk about medical writing. Medical writing is something that you probably gonna have to have some experience about. It is some pretty good money. You're talking about $80 to $90 an hour. That's the kind of salary you get. They prefer bachelor's degree, preferred actual GCP a year. I don't know what that means, but anyway, if you're in that medical field, you would know what that means. So yeah, that's a pretty good job, and it's pays pretty good. And let's look at the junior medical writer. It's paying $50 to $75 an hour, guys. So I'm just telling you, these are some good jobs. So that lets you know if they pay this kind of money, you've done something to accomplish this. So, and one more we need to take a look at, a medical clinical educator writer. It pays $30 to $50 an hour. So pretty good salary. So just make sure you come here and pay attention to what's going on. Okay, so let's go to number 11. Okay, number 11, project manager. So let's take a look at what this first one does, just to kind of let us know these opportunities that are out here for 2022. This job here doesn't really specify the amount of money you make. So but I imagine it's pretty good. So far as we went through this video, all these jobs pay pretty good. Let's look what this one says here. This one could be this is a full-time job. So cool. It didn't say anything. Oh, here we go. We got one in Mississippi in Hinds County. This is an information technology project manager. That job makes $70 to $115 a year. full time. Yes, guys, it's a remote job. It is a remote job. Then they got this other one down here. It is associate project manager. It's 51 to 75,000 a year. Extremely powerful, extremely powerful. Good paying jobs. Ooh, good paying jobs. So like I said, get here and look at it and see if you qualify. Okay, let's go to number 12, registered nurse. Before we even get into this thoroughly, you know that if you're a registered nurse, it's some qualification that you got to go through, and there's some actual education that you got to go through. But let's just look at these first one here. Is in Wisconsin, but it's still a remote job. It is $70 an hour. Wow, it's absolutely outstanding. Let's go to this next one. This one is $100 to $129 an hour. This next one, yeah, required being RN acute care, 1 year required. So you get your money's worth when you're dealing with stuff like that. Another one here is RN registered nurse, telehealth work from home. So that's cool. So this next one is it is a this is in the Hattiesburg area. Cool. So it is a I was just kind of scrolling through, looking at some of the criteria. You know, you're gonna have to have a degree. You know, you have to be involved with it, and make sure when you thoroughly look through this and make sure these jobs that I'm announcing to you are remote, because sometimes it can be tricky. You might have, I just want to make sure the intentions of this video is remote jobs. Okay, so, and even though let me explain this while we're here. Even though all of these 14 categories are for remote jobs, just make sure you look to see if the ones that pay pretty good are remote, or you have to come in. I just want to reiterate that, even though we're almost finished the video, I just had to have the present of mind to say that, because sometime you will have to come in. And then if you mind, when you come in, put this keyword in, put remote in front of it. Okay, let's go ahead and go to just having all kinds of problems today. Everything want to pop up. But anyway, let's go to application developer, and this one is a remote job. It's a full-time job, and it's got benefits. Don't say what it is per hour. Okay, right here, this is a remote job, 50 to 70 an hour. So take a look at it. Okay, now I'm checking it out, guys. Full time. This one is not a remote job. It was specified to the left. So as I went through this training, I apologize. Make sure you look right up under the application or the job description, whether it's remote or not. This one, the 115 to 130. This next one, that is remote. Very apologize about that. Okay, and this one right here is remote. Make sure you look at that to see if it's remote. Okay, all right, let's go to our final one, and the final one is software engineer. So let's do that. All right, this one that pays 71 to 164, that's remote. And this one here, that is a remote job, staff software engineer. Ooh, pretty good money, 143 to 207. So that is pretty good. So that's another one. Yeah, very, very good. So guys, I want to go ahead and cut this video short. I just want to take you through these 14 job opportunity category that you could do. And one thing I want to say, if you stay with me throughout the whole process, just make sure you look and see if the ones are remote, because some of them are actual residential, and I missed it earlier. Apologize. But hey, before you get out of here, let me hear you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys the next time around. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the training, but don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and leave some comments just to let me know what you thought of the video and what I could do better. Guys, take care, and I'll see you on the next training.